Taka said anytime after 12:30.
Today, we meet Taka, owner of Blue Group in Kamakura, a well-known garage in the world of vintage Harley-Davidson. He's also a connoisseur of vintage electric guitar and classic cars.
We're here at Blue Groove with Taka, and I met Taka by chance one day, maybe 7 years ago, I think. More.
Yeah, because we moved here about 10 years.
Yeah, so maybe 11 years ago, I was driving down the road and I saw a garage open that had like bikes and muscle cars.
Yeah.
Basically.
Right.
And I stopped by and introduced myself to you, and we started a conversation. And then, I can come in and I can smell the machine. You get the smell of the oil and the metal. And I grew up with this. In a, as my dad is an iron worker, and it's an interesting place. And a lot of people get their own memories from you. So how did you choose to start to do these? Blue Groove, I know he's from blues music, but how did you start building choppers and old bikes?
Yeah, so I grew up like an artist family, music family. So always influenced my family like music, like a poet. My aunt is very famous poet, artist, and so when I was a kid, I sat with my dad on the couch. We could see the revival movies like 70s, 80s. I was born in 77. So the mid 80s is revival for the 70s movie.
Right.
We could watch that every weekend,
Nice.
Just visit that and see like, car chase movies, kind of like that, I was, wow, it's big different.
Yeah.
And so I grew up the music family. So listen to the all kind of the music. It's very natural thing for a year. And my uncle had a studio, and his wife had the Hammond B3 organ. So, yeah, the kind of instrument things, That was so natural into my ear, so I grew up with music, and naturally, so to see the American movies, and into the motorcycles.
So it's kind of the same. I grew up in the 70s. I graduated high school when you were born. So meeting you 10 years ago was really great, because I had bikes then, but I could, we could build bikes together and enjoy riding more. But what are your plans for the future for Blue Groove?
Oh, yeah, I'm planning having the museum.
Oh, nice.
Nobody did the vintage Harley museum.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been all over the States and stopped by every museum. But now my turn.
Start the museum,
in Japan.
That'll be good. Do you get a chance to ride sometimes?
No, I'm too busy.
Yeah.
I need a time for ride now.
Yeah. Me too. I can't. I have to go. I need riding to clean out my system. Get that freedom blood flowing.
I love your ideas coming from your like a road trip.
Yeah.
And you are always influenced from like a nature.
Yeah, exactly.
Mountains. When you go to the riding to the Sabae, passing all over the beautiful Japanese town, over the mountain. I think your designs coming from
a lot of it does, and also the acetate colors. Sometimes when you're riding in the mountain and you look up at the tree with the sun coming through it, you get all those colors sparkling while you're riding through. So I get like ideas for making materials and all the cattails, that honey mauve color. Yeah. So hey, can you show us some bikes? And I know you do vintage guitars, so we'd like to see what you've got. Is that cool?
Sure.
All right, let's go. Cool.
In addition to vintage Harleys, Taka has amassed an impressive treasure of vintage parts during his travel in the USA.
What year is this pen?
This is 49. The first year.
Hydroglide?
Yeah, hydroglide.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It wants to go for a ride. There's a boat tail.
Yeah. Oh, a little missing here, but.
And you keep your guitars in here?
As a blues enthusiast and guitarist himself, he's also a fine connoisseur of Fender and Gibson electric guitars. We now enter another smaller space, the secret Pandora box, which is Taka's music studio.
Wow.
The place where he comes to play alone or jam when the guests drop by the garage.
All right, this is 1968 Telecaster.
Ooh.
Yeah, original paint. You know, it's a little vintage stuff, you know. The color was blonde, but like a earring.
Yeah. It kind of faded.
Yeah, I'll play
See
some. Yeah,
how it sounds?
See the sounds.
Where'd you find this guitar?
I found it in California.
Wow.
Yeah, LA. It's already 15 years I've been this guitar. Yeah. Yeah, it's real vintage sound. Yeah.
We could spend all day chatting with him about our shared passion. Before we leave, let's go downstairs and have a look at some interesting bikes. For example, this one is a barn find, an old original crusty chopper knucklehead from 1942. You may not believe me, but with a few adjustments, it'll run like a charm. Another knucklehead, this one is from 1937, with that original brown color. And to round off our visit, here is a very special one. Recently, for the release of the film The Bike Riders, he rebuilt a panhead from Danny Leon's famous photo across the Ohio Bridge in Louisville. This photo of Calvin C.C. Minner, a member of the iconic Chicago Outlaws, shows the spirit of freedom at its purest. Every detail has been respected to match the Harley in the photo. It is really an iconic image of American counterculture, few years before the movie Easy Rider.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Right. Yeah, we are trying to exactly that bike build the replica. Yeah, this is the other side, but the peg on it, you know, no floorboards, and we found the boots with the band.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and the helmets on.
It's on the front.
And we need the bubble shield. We gotta get that. So it's the fourth gear.
Yeah.
Like 70 miles, 75 miles.
Yeah, and then
Right. I've never seen the
Right.
other shot.
Right.
You know? And I found the skull here.
Right.
Yeah. So because
This is awesome.
I know.
Thank you for your time, Taka. Next one, we shall go for a ride.